As one final exploration for this lesson, let's see if there's a different inequality we can look at that can give us the same solution set. I'm just quickly going to rewrite the original inequality that we have, and then see if I can modify it to simplify it a little bit. One thing I'd like you to notice is that this negative sign outside of the entire expression is going to effectively multiply either both terms in the numerator by -1 or multiply the entire denominator by -1. So we can consider this a common factor of, for example, both terms in the numerator. There's one more common factor within one of the quantities here, and that's 2 in the quantity 2x minus 4. Both 2x and -4 are divisible by 2. Let's rewrite this. Because multiplication is commutative, I can move these factors around however I want. And I think what I'd like to do is to write this factor of -1/2 as a single constant outside of the rest of the terms, multiplying that fraction. Now we can very clearly see that there's this factor out here, this constant factor, that we can just divide both sides by to get rid of. However, since we would be dividing by a fraction, we can equivalently just multiply it by its reciprocal, or multiply by -2, on both sides, of course. Now here's the kicker. Remember that since we're multiplying by a negative number on both sides, we need to switch the direction of the inequality. So now we have this new inequality. X plus 10 over the quantity x plus 2 times the quantity x minus 2 is less than 0. And in fact, if you went through the entire process of solving for x here, you'd find that the solution set for this inequality is exactly the same as the solution set for this inequality up here. And we can tell why that's the case. These are equivalent. We move from this one to this one using completely legal algebraic modifications. Let's see how graphs can help us understand this inequality a little bit better.